Hey guys, and welcome back to the It's Rushy. Finally back in business, y'all. And I'm here to give y'all what y'all want. And that's another video. I'm here to give y'all what y'all want, and that's another video. As you can tell by the title, I am going to be talking about my year at UIC. The whole year, everything I did, the experiences, like I'm gonna give y'all all the good details. All the good details. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just so excited to be back. The reason why I left for so long is because I need to focus on school. It was like getting to those that last month of school, and I had like a lot of stuff to do. Like I had a lot of papers to write. I needed to make sure that I was getting everything done so that I could pass my first year, which I did. Period. Congrats to me. But yeah, so that's why I haven't posted a video in so long. But I am starting to post videos every Friday. Every Friday. I'm going to try and get y'all a video every Friday, okay? Because I'm out of school. It's summer break, like I got time to do it. So I have some notes and stuff that I wrote down to help me like keep the timeline so I could tell y'all everything, make sure y'all get everything, you know. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We are gonna go ahead and get into the video. Okay, so we are gonna start off with um leading up into my first year of college. So I like before I graduated high school, I was waiting on a decision from Texas Southern University, right? Right. I wanted to go to Texas Southern University. So I missed decision day and all. Like I was so excited about it and I missed it because Texas didn't have their stuff together. So I like a few weeks later I called them and I was just like, hey, like have you guys like got a decision yet? Like what's going on? And they was just like, oh, yeah, we could check on that for you. Huh? Okay. Red flag number like 2, 3. Because like what? So I called them and they're just like, oh yeah, we're gonna check on that for you. And then they're like, oh yeah, you've been accepted. So why didn't I get an email? I should have knew then. I should have knew then. But it's okay. So mind you, I had got accepted into a few other schools. I'll put them on the screen. But yeah, so I got accepted and I was excited. Like, and I took pictures and stuff. Like, I was excited that I got accepted because that's the school I wanted to go to. That was my top school. So over the summer, I got the email. They sent me the email finally, and I got the email and I logged in. But no, that's not even it. I couldn't log into my portal, my student portal. I couldn't log in, and I kept trying to call them and like ask them like, hey, what's going on with my portal? Like, why can't I get into it? Yada yada yada. Mind you, this is like late June, beginning of July, and I'm still not able to get to my portal. So whole July, I'm on the phone like day after day. I'm on the phone on hold for hours trying to figure out why I can't get into my portal. No one is helping, no one is responding. I'm writing emails, like it's just like a whole thing. Like I'm just like, why can't I get into my portal? Beginning of August, I start to get nervous because I'm just like, everybody else is getting there. Everybody else is like being able to get housing and do all this other stuff, and I can't even access my portal, and no one is helping me. So that's why I was getting nervous. I was just like, okay. So, beginning of August, they finally respond. I finally get into my portal. Then I wasn't able to go because of financial aid. They wasn't trying to offer me no money for going to school, and I was just like, I just don't think I want to be in debt, to go to the school. Like I don't think, like y'all already like run my patience dry, so I don't think I want to go and be in debt. So I was just like, okay, whatever. So I started looking at the other schools that I applied to, and I'm just like, dang, like what can I do? Like it's a time crunch. Like school finna start end of August, this is like second week of August. Like I'm in the time crunch. So I go and I'm looking, I'm like, dang, like only really school I could really go to is UIC. Mind you, I had already told them that I wasn't going. So then I had to go back in and I had to like write a whole statement about why I wanted to go to UIC, and it was a whole thing. But long story short, I got into UIC a week before like school. A week before school. I got into UIC a week before school. I'm telling y'all, my first year, that like my first few months was so stressful because it was just like I didn't even want to go to UIC. UIC was like the last school. But it was like I couldn't go anywhere else because I didn't have enough time to like get my stuff to any other school. I didn't have time to, housing had been already like picked out. People had already been picking housing. Like everything was full. Like I just didn't have enough time. So I just went with UIC because I was just like, I don't want to do a gap year. Like I want to do my first year of college. So I was just like, hey, we just gonna wing it. We just gonna go to UIC. My moving day was May 23rd. Oh, housing, y'all. Listen, at first I thought I wasn't gonna be able to like get housing and I was gonna have to commute. Mind you, I'm like not even that far from UIC. I'm like 10-15 minutes at most from UIC. But I'm already knowing me. I know me. I'm not gonna make it to class if I don't be on campus. I was on campus and not even making it to class on time. So, hey, I just know me. So I was just like, this not finna work. So I was checking the portal. The lady was like, you gotta check the portal, make sure like everything is, she was like, check the portal and make sure that you are refreshing it so like you can see if people are dropping stuff. Because usually people drop, sometimes they drop housing and stuff. So boom, I found one. Last minute I found one. My moving day was May 23rd. My first day of school was May 26th. Mind you, UIC was actually pretty nice. I had toured there before. UIC is really nice. They have really good resources. And the dorms were okay. Like, it was cool. It was homey or whatever. But yeah, that was my first week of school. Was actually really nice. Like, I have a video on my TikTok, like the fits I wore that week. So if you want to go look at that, go look at that. My first semester was actually really nice. It was that second semester. I got into ROTC my first semester of college. Now, ROTC is not for the weak. Okay, I had to get up early almost every day. Tuesday, Thursdays, and Fridays I have to get up early at like 5 in the morning to make it to ROTC on time. I got my equipment. Like I met all my MS1s, which is like the first years. I met all my first year friends and stuff. Like it was really cool. ROTC is a really cool program, but it's not for the weak. Now mind you, I'm not a morning person. No, I'm not a morning person. So ROTC was hurting me. I was hurt. I was hurt because it was so hard for me to get up that early. I'm not a morning person at all. I'm a night owl. I'll do everything at night. So it was just like, and I was working at Chick-fil-A, right? So, and I was a coach. I was going to ROTC because ROTC was in the mornings. I was going to ROTC. I was going to class. Then from class, I would go to practice because I was a coach for my high school team. And then I would go to work. And I would repeat all that. I'll have to repeat that cycle every week. And it was just like, ROTC was just so draining. But it was so fun. Like I said, I was a coach for my high school team. And so they had practice almost every day because they was having games and stuff, football games and stuff like that. So I was doing a lot, honestly. I was doing a lot. I would say, don't over stress yourself if you really don't have to. Don't do that because that's going to mess you up. In October, so for ROTC, they had like these team bonding things. So like sometimes somebody would plan something and then like all the ROTC people members would go. So we went to Dysmorphia, like we went to a haunted house. So it was so fun. That was like the funniest thing I had did that whole semester. That was the funniest thing I did that whole semester. Probably. That was the second funniest thing I did that whole semester. I'm gonna tell y'all what's the first funniest thing. Haunted house for the first time It was amazing. I love Halloween. I had 3 Halloween costumes. 3, same day. Mind you, I had to work that day. My job was being petty and made me work that day. But I still had fun because I wore a costume that day to work because they let us wear costumes. So I had fun. Halloween is my favorite holiday, y'all. November. So November, I'm still like, I got the hang of my classes. Like, everything is going good. Like, I got like a little like schedule going. Like, I'm chilling. Friend from work, my coworker from work, her name is Ray, period. Shout out to Ray. He helped me get tickets to a Billie Eilish concert. Y'all already know how I feel about Billie Eilish. Like, y'all already know how I feel about Billie Eilish, right? Okay, if you don't, I'm obsessed with that girl. Why? I don't know. I just love her so much. I love her. I love her. Can't do anything about it. It's not gonna change. But I love her. And my best friend flew down here to go with me to the concert, and I'm telling y'all, that was my first concert ever. Like, I had a blast. Like, I had so much fun at that concert. Shout out to my best friend for coming to Chicago to see her with me, period, because she's a real one. Get you a friend like her. She flew from Georgia to Chicago for the concert, and then at the end of the month, it was I was on Thanksgiving break, so I flew from Chicago to Atlanta to go see her for Thanksgiving break. We had fun. It was nice to see her, even though I had just seen her the week before. But like, it was nice to see her again because that's my best friend. I love my best friend. I was going back and forth from school to be at practice for the girls, and then like school and stuff. So that's what I was doing like beginning of December, because I got out of school for winter break. Yeah, I got out of school for winter break. December, we get a month off in college. A month for winter break in college. That is actually ridiculous. I did not know that. And I was so happy. I get a month off for winter break. What? Love that. I went to Wisconsin for Christmas to spend time with my cousin because I hadn't seen him in a while because he moved from Chicago to Wisconsin, and so I had went to Wisconsin for Christmas, and it was my first time ice skating. I went ice skating for the first time. That was amazing. Like, it's really, I'm a really good roller skater. I can roller skate really well. I've been roller skating since I was like 4 or 5 maybe, but I had never been ice skating before because I had always lived in Georgia, and like it's a sunny state, so it was just like, you don't really get ice skating out there for real. So I had went ice skating in Wisconsin. It was really fun. I had a lot of fun with my cousin. Hey guys, so this is the end of the video. My video got really long, so I'm just gonna have to stop it right here, and I'm just gonna make a part 2. So check back next Friday for part 2. But in the meantime, make sure to subscribe, follow, like, you know, comment some stuff you want to see, or comment some questions you might have that I can answer in the next video. But other than that, I will see y'all next Friday.